What up, what up?
Yeah, boy! Hey.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Kombo BreakerZ podcast. Your source for everything gaming. I am Jack, a.k.a. Mr. Bilbo Swaggins, and to my left you got...
Mr. Magic, your boy's in the building.
And to his left, we got Jet, a.k.a. Jet's Cosplay.
All right, and over to the right, we got Ice Cold Crusher.
And last, but certainly not least, your boy
Super M
in the building.
Hey, Avery ain't still your shine this time. I don't want to see you shine, baby.
I don't want to see
Baby, what is you doing, baby?
Avery, what is you doing?
Yeah, man. So, jam-packed today, right?
It's a lot.
It's a lot going on.
A lot happening.
We had, what? EGX, that's like what... Over in the UK, we had EGX come on. Mm-hmm. We had SCR.
Yep.
We had Tokyo Game Show. Mm-hmm. And then just like random ass announcements in the news and shit. It's a lot. So much stuff.
Yeah.
So many good games.
We're in the gaming season now.
This month is going to be a good month of games, by the way. But
starting this weekend is going to be a good month. It's already a good month.
Starting with that Gundam?
Hey, look, I kicked the week of the month off early. I got me a new BenQ monitor, so you already know I'm about to be in this mug lag free.
With all the settings for the game.
Right. But I guess we'll go ahead and get right into it. Now, tournament-wise, you know we usually go ahead and give y'all the rundown, but unfortunately, we didn't really get to watch a good bit of them. I saw a good bit of EGX, the Capcom Pro Tour event there. But didn't really get to catch all of it. So we'll just run down like the winners and I guess keep it moving.
Yeah.
So yeah, EGX. Again, that's an expo over in the UK. They had a Capcom Pro Tour event there and what was it? Let me see. Street Fighter 5.
Well, why y'all laughing? He's like, what is this?
I forgot how to read for a second.
Because the Capcom Pro Tour, and you're like, well, what games did they play?
Because it wasn't like a tournament. They just had a Pro Tour event there, like kind of like the Hong Kong thing from last time.
Okay.
So it was just that, and I was like I was racking my brain between SCR and EGX, but regardless. They had a Capcom Pro Tour event at EGX. And, so first place was Problem X with Nasty Bison. I did get to see some of his matches. And let me tell you, that Bison is dirty as hell.
You think the UK boys is up to snuff in Street Fighter?
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. Like, there's a couple notable guys, like, obviously the Problem X dude. And actually, there's this dude I meant to mention back in the Hong Kong thing that we were watching, the Hong Kong festival.
Yeah.
And his name is Shit. What is his name?
His name is Shit.
Very profound.
Yes.
Fuck. Now I can't remember it. But he was a younger guy. He played Ken. It'll come back to me later, and then it'll piss me off. But
he's super nasty. Super nasty guy.
Big Bird. That was his name.
I would have stuck with Shit.
Exactly.
God.
Yeah. Yo, don't be talking about that bad name like that.
Yeah, I was like, damn. Anyway, so yeah, Problem X with the Bison got first. Second place was Gachikun, and third place was Takamura. And then we had SCR come out, and we had a good bit of games being played at SCR, but we only gonna go through about 5 of them. First off, with Street Fighter 5, you've got Yukadon in first with that Ibuki.
Very tricky with the mix-ups.
Yeah, bruh. Those bombs. Anywho's. Second place, we had NL with the Cammy. And third, we had JB with a Rashid.
That's nice to see these characters placing at SCR.
It was a lot of characters you didn't necessarily expect. I think finally people are starting to, play more characters in Street Fighter 5 now. Because, you didn't see a lot of Rashid at the beginning.
No, you didn't.
No,
you didn't see a lot. You did see some Bison, because Bison was kind of broke at the beginning, I think.
Yeah, Bison's always been busted. Rashid I wanted to see because he kind of low-key reminded me of El Fuerte, and he literally has to fire a song on that entire game.
Yeah, it's bomb.
I thought it was the main song for
You
the
thought it was
longest.
the rival thing.
Yeah.
Because every time we play, like that was when you was playing Fong and I was trying out Rashid and shit.
Yeah.
And every time that song would be playing, and you was like, "Yo, this must be the rival song. We fight the rival." Yeah. Nah, bro. They're clearly saying Rashido in the fucking song.
Look, man, I didn't know what they was bumping with, man. I was just bouncing my head to the shit. Man.
Is that what
It
they're
was
saying?
fine.
Rashido?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Because the Japanese romanization of that it
The
has
more
no
you know.
But yeah.
Oh, wow.
Dun, 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 dun.
Rainbows. All right.
But yeah, so in Marvel Infinite, I think that was like their first major tournament for Marvel Infinite was SCR, which is kind of hype.
Kind of.
We'll get into that.
Stop doing that, man.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah, just let it rock,
Kind
man.
of hype.
It's
but
out. It's out.
You deal Yukadon with Hizubuki. Oh, fuck. I read the first thing.
Nah.
This list is fucking me up.
It was F Champ, man. F Champ.
Look, this,
The
no,
king.
no.
champ.
This is Darius' fault because he brought us juice. Anyway. But nah, yeah, F Champ actually won with Ultron and Dormammu, one team, and Captain Marvel and Dormammu was his second team. So clearly Dormammu is his staple.
Well, I hear he says Captain Marvel is like low key just straight busted in this game. I was hearing.
Phoenix busted?
She might
Looks
as well
like
be.
it.
Might
She
as well
looks
be.
like she plays like
Phoenix. She
Apparently
got a
there's some
transformation.
dirt.
And all that
Yeah,
shit.
transformation. I think does she has 8-way dash as well too, don't she? You know, yeah, man. Like
And nobody owns the game right
we
now.
don't know.
Yeah, so we don't know.
So we really don't know. But I'm gonna get it pre. I'm gonna get it pre-owned.
I told you I'm gonna red box it, and then we'll try it, and then if we like the gameplay, you know,
I mean, apparently the game is good.
We'll
We
get
just
into
don't like the roster.
We'll get into that part
all
later
it
because
seems
that's
like.
part of news.
Yeah, man. We don't touch on that.
But yeah, second place was SACTAP with Nemesis and Hager as one team, and Arthur and Thanos is the second team.
Arthur, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, apparently he got second place, dog. I don't know if that was the you know what team he
Fucking
played
Arthur.
to get second place, but you know.
Thanos carried that motherfucker. Hell, I gotta go watch that shit.
And third was Takua with Ghost Rider and Nova.
What Ghost? What the? Okay.
You haven't seen that change?
They must. Okay. I mean, yeah, I did see the little. I mean, that shit dope, but I mean, that's the only. Unless they added some other new shit, and I do see the bike, how you can take motherfucking one from side of the screen and bring it up. That shit looks.
This shit remind me of Wario and Smash kind of.
Yeah.
With the bike, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that shit pre-owned.
Yeah. Third game. I just caught that shit. All right, Tekken 7. First place, Echo Fox JDCR with Dragonov and Heihachi. Second place, Echo Fox Saint with Jack 7 and Eddie.
Okay.
And third place, R Kappa John Ding with Lucky Chloe. I know Mario hates her. And Eddie Gordo.
Wow. Wow.
Ooh, damn.
Both of the dancers.
But you know, Dragunov took first place though, so I don't know what y'all talking about. Calm your shit. All right, shit.
Hey,
All right,
actually,
And next up, Injustice 2. So Echo Fox Theo with Super Bitch and Supergirl.
I was waiting for
I just don't like Superman.
I was waiting to see if you
Wouldn't
were
it
going to
be-
say Superman.
Nah, Super Bitch and Super Bitch.
Super bitches.
Oh, so y'all don't like Supergirl?
I fuck with
No,
Supergirl.
I don't like
Supergirl's-
Supergirl.
I fuck with Supergirl.
Supergirl is
broken.
no.
Superman can eat
Supergirl
dick.
is not broken.
No, you're only saying that because you play with her.
No,
Right.
she is not broken, man.
Of course she is
She's
an Avery.
not
Of
broken.
course.
She is not
Why
broken.
wouldn't she be? Get out of here.
We know why you play.
We know why you play.
But second place, we had Noble Dragon with Black Adam, Dr. Fate, and Aquaman. And he actually, I didn't even see him rocking that Dr. Fate. That was kind of a surprise for me.
That's interesting because I mean, other than Pig of the Hut, I don't really see anybody else repping. Wait,
Well, somebody
Dr.
did
Fate.
play. Somebody did play him. What was the last tournament? Well, fuck, what tournament was that? We just talked about it last week.
yeah,
But anyway, somebody played Dr. Fate then.
You know what I'm surprised about? That he didn't actually bring out his Wonder Woman. I know he has a Wonder Woman.
yeah, he does. He
But
does.
I'm surprised he didn't bring
Maybe
her out.
matchups, probably. But third place, and I'm happy as fuck about this because I was like, what was it? First episode, I was like, this is gonna be his year. He's gonna take all the shit. But my guy, Rogue Slayer, with Black Adam, Supergirl, Catwoman, Aquaman, and Super Bitch. But that's
everybody.
Superman in this case.
But I mean, yeah, Slayer did what he needed to do to get to third place. He
So
played. who he needed
I'm
to
hoping that this is kind of like a start to him being on the up and up because I wanted to see him on top this whole like series. Of
Yeah,
fucking
it's like
tournaments,
usually
so.
when the new game drops, he's on top, and then he falls off a little bit. But this is the first time really seeing him come back because in MKX, as soon as he dropped off, he like dropped off. He was not in the top 8.
But yeah, so shout out to Slayer, man. Keep it up, dog. I'm looking to see you get more top 3s at least. But yeah, moving on. So 5th game was Pokken Tournament DX, and I know Mario fucking loves this game.
I love this fucking game.
And let me be honest with y'all, Pokken DX is fucking fire.
It is super fire. Like a Charmander turned into a Charmeleon into a Charizard and then Mega evolved. That's how fire this game is.
All kinds of fucking
And if
fire.
you don't believe that, fight me, nerds.
So for the people that don't know, what's the difference between Pokken and Pokken DX?
Just updated.
Basically, it's basically the difference between Street Fighter and Super Street Fighter.
Yeah, it's
got
just
more
updated, more
Pokemon?
characters, more
New
assists,
Pokemon
just
on
new
there.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They took what was working for the game and expanded on it. And judging by the tournament, I'm surprised none of the newer characters placed, like the new Pokemon. I wanted to see whether or not somebody would do really well with like Decidueye or Darkrai, but it looks like the staples came through, man.
So first place we had Alistair with Mewtwo and Suicune.
Mewtwo broke as fuck in this game, man.
Don't they got like Dark Mewtwo in that shit too?
Yeah, he broke too.
Of course,
I don't like
he is
none of them
Mewtwo.
motherfuckers.
Second place we had PG Coach Steve with Weavile, Garchomp, and Pikachu.
Weavile broke as fuck too.
All the winning motherfucking Pokemon broke.
I guess.
Look, when you have a little motherfucker with Wolverine claws that can break through your guard and just rush you down with no fucking care in the world, and he can throw traps on the ground that freeze you in place so he can run up to you and break your jawbone in, you gonna tell me whether or not you broke or not.
Oh no, a lot of those characters seem like they got some broke shit.
Weavile is fucking terrifying to fight against.
Cause I know who are you playing with? Fucking what's that?
Pikachu Libra.
Who you play now?
I play with Decidueye. You know I gotta stay with those
Decidueye.
Pokemon.
So you use an assist that fucking like traps them in some area and then shoot arrows at their ass.
Look.
Like that's broke too.
Yeah, but I can only do that when I have a super move out and a long ad. That's my one time to use that per match. Weavile can stay on broke Goku level from round 1 start. Alright? Don't give me that.
But yeah, in third place was Twixie with Chandelure, which is more like a zoning character.
Chandelure has a full screen command grab that you cannot duck, dodge, or whatever. As you are in that spot, you're getting grabbed, and don't let him do it the right time. He will take half your life.
You dying.
Chandelure's a ghost Pokemon.
Watch.
Yeah.
So do you like Chandelure?
I love Chandelure.
You used to play him.
I played Chandelure in the last
BS
one, Gengar and Chandelure, and now I play Gengar, Chandelure, Decidueye, and Darkrai.
His fucking Gengar.
Ghost Pokemon taking over in a fighting game with very little fighting Pokemon. I love it.
Wasn't
That's
that
pretty
Pokemon
wild.
Y, right?
What?
That you had when? Because you remember back when we were playing fucking X and Y, and you had that fucking team with that fucking Gengar.
Oh, hell yeah. Your boy, Team Bad Guy. Let me let y'all know about this shit, repping that purple and black. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck your team. Nah, that Gengar was OP, man. But I guess we'll just go ahead and move into the news and updates.
Actually, real quick.
What's that?
There was another tournament that had Marvel Infinite in it, and guess who placed first? Did not see this coming.
Wait, what
Fox.
tournament was it, though?
I don't know what tournament it was.
I don't even know what tournament it is, but I'm going to guess Sonic Fox.
Sonic Fox.
I knew it!
Are you serious?
Was first place in Marvel Infinite.
Jesus Christ.
I knew it.
Oh,
I
my
saw him
God.
right
No.
now.
Yes, people are terrified now.
Is he about to start waxing in Marvel
I
now?
guess so. I guess
Oh, man.
The winnings are not enough. NetherRealm has no more money for him. You know what I'm saying?
He's
coming
got to
for
move
that-
into the other
Take it
game.
off.
He
Yeah.
coming for
Yeah,
everybody
pretty much.
now.
I took everything
It
that
don't
you
matter
guys had
what
to offer.
game.
Now think about it. Think about it. We saw the Fox himself, right, destroy at final round, right? We saw him at final round.
The previous
one
yeah.
and the one before that, and he was just like the tournament had to stop because he was busy placing in top 8. In Street Fighter.
we had to wait on him for Street Fighter. He had a matchup and he was finishing up with fucking MKX and stuff.
Yeah.
So they had to wait till he finished that match and then came to play.
Look,
That guy has got like
here's the thing, man.
Alright.
So he plays everything.
He plays everything. pretty much.
Skullgirls,
Anything competitive.
DOA.
Yeah.
Anything competitive.
And he's
Bruh.
finished first in like every single one of those games.
God
He's
damn.
one of
Yeah,
those
Sonic
tournaments.
Fox, man.
They say that you only have a genius like that comes once in a lifetime. I've never seen a kid just be like, "Yo, I'm about
I'm
to
just
mop you."
God.
I think we had
every
Daigo
fighting
first, and next up I think Sonic Fox
I think
can
it was
kind of carry
Justin
that
Wong
too.
and then Daigo.
Oh yeah,
Justin
well,
Wong
nah,
on.
because Daigo been in the game for a long time.
Word.
Yeah.
Jay Wong.
Justin Wong came in super young, and that was with the whole, I guess what Evo moment number 37, that whole thing. That was when that happened.
Oh,
That was
so
also-
his embarrassment made him famous?
No.
Nah, bro, he did well in
No,
that
he was
tournament.
always a solid ass player back
They
then.
had this
That was
thing-
just like a hype ass moment that happened.
That was
the cancels.
Yeah, that
The
put him on the
parries,
map
yeah.
because it was like he went up against the legend, the Die God himself,
Yeah.
right? Then after that, there was a term called the Wong factor, right? Where people who were good would just be like, "Oh, I'm going up against Justin Wong," and all of a sudden you become trash. Like it was a topic. Yeah, bro.
You
like
get
people
shook.
were literally.
Just to let you guys know, Ice Cold Crusher favorite, person out there in the world as far as in tournaments is Justin Wong.
No, it's not.
He just loves the man.
Oh!
He just loves the man.
We got a fan.
We got a fan over here.
super fan.
We got a super fan.
Fuck Justin Wong. Fuck him. Fuck about no Justin Wong.
Hey man,
That's why them kicks got parried. Oh, you thought you was just gonna chip him out? No,
Damn.
no, that's
don't
what
be
you thought.
mad. Don't be mad on your video game crush, homie,
Nah,
man.
Yeah.
Represent, man.
Fuck
Like,
him. Fuck him. I seen him play Mortal Kombat motherfucking 9. That's when I really started to dislike him because I think he played a fucking Sub-Zero and he just did clones all the whole fucking.
the character's
No,
play
fuck
style.
that.
Play
No,
style,
fuck
man.
that. No,
Play style.
that fight was boring as fuck to
Of
watch.
course.
No.
That's the character's play
Sometimes
style.
you
It's
gotta
boring
play it
as
like
fuck.
that, man.
that.
You gotta play to your character's
Fuck
strengths.
that.
But moving on. News and updates. So like we said earlier, Tokyo Game Show was this past weekend, and man, did they have some drops.
Fuego.
Some announcements.
Oh, okay, them kind of drops. I got you.
Fire.
They dropping that hot fire.
Hot fire.
Hot fire.
Bruh.
So what we got? What we got?
Well, first off,
we got some shit.
for y'all that don't know, Tokyo Game Show is again one of those expos in Japan. It's pretty much Japan's E3 in a
Okay.
sense.
Yeah.
So it's like it's like their E3.
Which mean that shit on point, dog.
Exactly.
That shit on point
But-
for real. All the games you wish you could play.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, you know how like at E3 everybody has press conferences, right?
Yep.
I think as far as like people who make consoles, like Sony, unless I'm mistaken, was the only one there.
I mean,
So-
Sony's. I mean, it's
Yeah, that's-
Japan.
It's based in
Yeah,
Japan,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
you would think
That's
like
Sony himself.
Nintendo would. I mean, they did just have their fucking Nintendo Direct and stuff, but you would think Nintendo would like have a press
Nah,
conference.
Nintendo went. They was like, look, we got this whole direct thing. We ain't spending no more money.
Right, we ain't gotta go nowhere we don't need to. But yeah, they had a lot of stuff. Sony announced a lot of games, and they actually announced some peripherals too. So they've got some new controllers coming out, some translucent red, translucent blue, translucent
Which
white.
means you can see
Which
through
will
it,
break
kinda.
after 2 months. I guarantee
Only
it.
kinda.
Only kinda.
And
Okay.
then like
So-
a gunmetal gray and navy blue. They're pretty dope.
I'm
So what
telling you,
do they
will break.
do?
They're just new controllers, new colors.
new colors.
Yeah,
They're
it's
gonna
new
break
colors.
regardless.
So
I don't.
You
I
will
don't
break them.
I don't like the translucent look, honestly, guys.
yeah, man,
What?
they did that back in PS like
The white one looks cool.
one actually.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I liked them,
That's back
dog.
in
Like
the day.
this, that
That's when you
reminds
can
me
see the
of
little thing spinning.
yeah,
in it
that
when it
reminds me of
vibrates.
back in the
analog.
day. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I fucks with them, dog. I
I don't
kind
know
of want
about
that red
y'all,
one.
but I ain't never looking at my damn controller when I'm playing, and them shits look ugly.
I fucks with them. But
Yeah.
I mean, there's no
so
point to 'em.
they
There's
had
no
the
point.
controllers.
I'm still gonna keep my regular ass jet
Basic,
black
yeah,
ass
exactly.
controller, bro. It still work. I ain't broke it yet.
Yeah, so they
I
had
ran through
controllers
about, like,
there.
3 of them bitches.
Yeah, cause you play fucking your heavy thumbed ass. Anyways,
Hey, I make sure my moves come out. That's why I be whooping all y'all asses.
oh god.
You whoop my ass.
One again, Avery. Every podcast episode, we all have to remind you that you get your ass whooped too. You come in here like you Sonic Fox,
Like you the god.
right?
You
right.
just started
I am
playing.
the god of injustice.
Now you
What
just
you
started.
talking
Okay, you know what? I gotta give you that because that's like the only fight game.
No, I don't give him that because he be catching these lumps. I see him on
I
his
catch
forehead
them,
right
I
now.
catch them lumps, but there was that one day that I mopped you with.
And there was that one day I mopped you with Cheetah. Don't even act
Okay,
like
okay,
you
okay. We got stuff to get into.
Hold up. Yeah, we got a list to
We
get
got
into.
stuff to
get
But
get
no,
into.
yeah,
you
let's
ain't
get
gonna
this, let's
sit
get
here.
this.
You ain't gonna sit here and act like this gonna be a wrestling promo.
gonna-
Listen here, brother.
We gonna solve this after. Watch.
Wait,
We
hold
gonna
on.
solve
Time
this.
out.
He don't
Time
even.
out.
He don't
Wait,
even
wait.
play Street Fighter.
Wait.
He don't.
How
play
you,
I
Street
get
Fighter.
Mario, how you gonna
I
tell him to hold on? We gonna save this and then start yelling at him again.
He don't play.
He's looking at you like I thought you were on my side.
Hulk Hogan, we coming for you now.
But anyway, they had the controllers. They announced a fuck ton of like limited edition like consoles, like Gran Turismo is getting one. Call of Duty, like the World War II one is getting one. That's like all camo. And they announced a bunch of games. Like we had Left Alive. We're just gonna run through them real quick because we'll talk about them in detail later. But Left Alive was announced. They had another Shadow of the Colossus trailer. I know Avery's hype about that shit.
The Giant.
We got the Monster Hunter release date, which is on the 26th of
sir.
January.
Yes, sir.
We hype about that.
We got a squad going to kill these monsters.
Noctis is gonna be in Final Fantasy Dissidia.
Okay.
So that's kind of cool.
That's cool.
Dynasty Warriors 9.
Boo.
Whoa, what?
It's gonna be the
Did I
same
miss-
game.
did I miss something?
Honestly, it's
No,
gonna
no,
be the same game.
Did I miss something?
Nah.
Oh yeah, no, I've got.
It looks pretty good to me.
Yeah, look,
It looks like Dynasty
I
Warriors.
will, I
It
will
may
go,
look good, but I guarantee you'll still play the same.
Wait,
I mean,
wait.
that's
What?
that's what it is. It's Dynasty Warriors, bro.
Look,
It just looks better every time.
I will tell you how I feel later on.
Okay.
All right, we had Dragon's Crown Pro was confirmed.
Well,
for
what you like
PS4.
about Dragon's Crown Pro?
Bruh.
What you said about the
I'm sorry, but them female characters are thick as hell.
Right?
Like the Amazon and the Witch. I'm sorry. God.
Damn.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see.
Thick as
And then they announced a bunch of VR experiences too. Like one for there's a game called Ark. They have one.
Ark Survival?
Yeah, so they have it feels like Jurassic Park in a sense,
It's
like that
Jurassic-
old game where you're like driving through.
It's if Skyrim was a Jurassic Park, bruh. That's Ark Survival.
But the VR thing is, I think it's just like a park. It's called Park, like I guess Ark Park or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know, but you
Did
just
they
roll
really
around.
rhyme it like that? Arc Park.
Well, they didn't say the name of it at all. Like it was just like the Ark logo, and instead of Ark under the A, it was Park.
Nah.
So I don't know. But they're having that, and of course we heard Zone of the Enders is getting a VR type deal.
Yeah.
And then the anime Gungrave is actually getting a
What?
VR experience.
Oh, there's
the
Which
actually,
actually
anime?
looks-
You know, it was a game on PS2.
was
Oh yeah, that's right.
actually was Evil Within 2 at Tokyo Game Show?
I think it was. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, 'cause
But if
that's
not,
on my
yeah,
list
be on
to
the
get.
lookout for that shit. 'Cause that shit dope.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
shit's
it
dope
looks
as
really
fuck.
good, man.
Y'all
And
miss
then I think this is something, and it's a little strange as far as gameplay wise, but this is something that I was super interested in when I saw it. So they have this game called Hidden Agenda, and essentially it's like some kind of like story-driven game that you play from your phone. So think of like the Telltale games, right, where you kind of make all the decisions and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing all this from your phone, but guess who's the main character?
Who?
Y'all watch Arrow, right?
Yeah.
Y'all know the canary that we don't like, right?
No.
Yeah, she's the main character.
No.
Ew.
I'm never buying that game.
I'm gonna buy it.
Laurel?
I don't really like her either.
Nah,
but
bro.
I'm buying that game because it looks interesting. It's only $20.
Wait. Did you just say this was a cell phone game?
No. You play it from your phone, but everything else is on your screen. You're making all the decisions from your phone, so you can like lay in your bed and fucking yes
Not
or no.
with
to some
Laurel.
shit.
No.
I am. I'm sorry. That game is
No.
only $20. I think.
She ruined the show for
It's
me.
either 20 or 30. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Ruined. It's ruined.
It's 20. It's $20.
Ruined now.
And it comes out October 24th. So if y'all are into that kind of thing, check it out. It's cheap. Fucking get into it. But aside from that, we'll probably post like the press conference from Sony just so people can see
Yeah,
it
yeah,
on the
definitely.
page.
I agree, man. Put it out on.
Because there was a lot of stuff they announced, and I'm sure there's some stuff that other people might get excited about that we necessarily aren't. But you know,
Like Laurel?
nah, I'm kind of hype about that. I'm sorry. I don't like her as Canary, but you know. So first off, next bit of news, Cuphead, real quick,
Hey,
drops Friday.
on Xbox.
The 29th.
Raindrop. Chip top.
It comes out on Xbox and Steam.
I'm kind of
But it
hyped
ain't
for
on
that game.
PS4.
Kind of.
I'm like
I'm
it's
super
Like,
hype.
I'm.
Bruh, this shit's been in the making for how long? How many
It's
years?
been a few years.
Dude, they announced this shit at like E3 from 2013.
But I understand why. All of that hand-drawn animation,
takes a
all
lot,
of that
man.
fucking
All of that, and it ain't on
Contra-esque
PS4.
gameplay.
And it ain't on PS4.
Hey man,
I mean, that's fine.
It
but
happens.
still.
I will talk about that too.
But
I was hyped about it.
it
2 years
is
ago.
on Steam.
It
so
is
if
on
you've
Steam.
got a computer
Go ahead and
that
get
can run a game, just go on and grab it on
it.
Steam.
If you was born before the 80s and you remember what hand-drawn cartoons look like,
It's essentially
get
that.
this game.
Please. It's oh god, I'm so ready.
It's good.
I'm gonna play the fuck out of this. Y'all don't even know. But anyways, next up, Dead Cells. So this is a game that's been kind of circling around for a while. I think a lot of people have played like early versions of it before, like on PC and stuff. But Dead Cells is like a 8-bit style, like Metroidvania-esque game.
Now, for those who don't know,
Metroidvania
again, right?
Yeah, so Metroidvania, that for everybody who doesn't know, it's like an open world side scroller.
Yeah.
You know, it is the dopest little concept. For those who don't know, because I just got recently introduced to Metroidvania.
Yeah, last podcast.
Yeah, it was great. It was just amazing.
But that game looks so sick, and it apparently the play style is similar to Dark Souls
console,
like with the difficulty. So, but essentially, you're playing like some kind of.
So it's like that Momodora game I was.
Essentially, yeah. So you're playing like a character that got like resurrected or something, and you're essentially like going through this castle, and every time is randomly generated. So you go through, you got to fight all these keepers, blah, blah, blah. But if you die, you go right back to the beginning, and you start over in another randomly generated castle. But you do get to keep your upgrades.
All right.
Yeah, that's the cool part.
What system?
All of them, I think.
All of them.
I think it's over all of them.
Yeah, PlayStation 4.
Don't quote me on that because I'm not super sure, but it should be out next year, by the way.
Damn.
So yeah, definitely check out Dead Cells. Watch some gameplay of it. It looks fucking amazing, and it goes back to what we were saying about like art styles and shit, how they can make a game.
Mm-hmm.
This game got it, dog.
Yep.
Like, this game got it. But next up, the Peterson Case. So this is an indie game by Quarter Circle Games.
What's the name of this shit again?
The Peterson Case. I know you got excited as soon as I said indie. It's called the Peterson Case. So it's essentially like a horror game by Quarter Circle Games, set in like the 40s, where you're like a detective and you're kind of investigating like the disappearance of some family near like where the Roswell incident happened.
Oh, shit.
And of course, like some spooky shit gonna chase you.
It's gonna be as spooky
it's gonna be
as the
scary.
word.
And if you look at the trailer, we'll probably have to post that too. But if you look at the trailer, first of all, it looks really, really, really good. Like those graphics are clean and crisp.
Really good.
Really good.
Really good.
So this kind of reminds me of I forgot what this name. I think it was called Going Home or something like that. Where,
Going Home.
Yeah, it's basically this game where
Oh no, I ain't playing this shit.
you.
Dad's like,
I'm gonna give this a try.
These types of games are terrifying because it was called Going Home, I believe. But basically, you came back from war, and it was in like the 1960s or 70s. I don't know where this was at, but you're in your home and it's been ransacked. Power's out in some places, and all you had is first person, and you're just walking around slow, and you have to figure out what happened to your parents. And the entire time you're in this house, you swear up and down something is going to kill you.
What is
Is that an alien?
They're watching the footage, guys.
Dude,
Christ.
this is spooky. If you are like into alien shit, conspiracy theories, all that, get this game. It's going to
and
be...
if you like that kind of like Resident Evil 7 Outlast type gameplay, this will probably be for you too, because it seems like it's a lot of hiding from monsters and all kinds of shit. It just looks good. And they showed a teaser at EGX as well. And this should be coming May of next year.
If this was in VR, man,
it's not in VR?
It's not. I don't think it is. I'm not sure. We don't know because it don't come out until May of next year.
for days.
Right.
So they might. I don't know. But that shit looks really good. So don't sleep on these indie games, guys.
Yeah, don't ever sleep on indie games.
Damn, what was the name of the Silent Hill demo?
Oh,
PT.
PT.
Yeah.
I'm still
Like
mad about
iridescence
that.
of it.
Still salty.
I'm still mad about
Like
that
they got
shit.
their formula from it, but yeah,
Fuck
that was
Konami.
awesome.
Yeah, for real.
Next
up.
Avery, if you gonna get it, I'll watch you play that shit.
I'm not gonna
Dad's
play
just
it,
like,
I'll
just
watch
nah,
you
I
play
ain't
it.
even doing it. I'm not with the shits. Nah, fuck that. But next up, so this is hype for me. Killer Instinct just got released on Steam today. Which is fucking hype.
That is nice.
Yeah.
KI is a great fighting game,
It is a
y'all.
great game, and apparently they've been like they got like what 10 million players as of now, and it's still growing.
Still growing.
Damn.
I don't know what anybody's told y'all, but
It's Killer
KI
Instinct,
is
bro.
doing good.
Bruh.
Alright.
Wow, for that to be a launch title for the
fuck y'all
Xbox
up with that
360?
dinosaur.
Or
Rip
the
Tour?
One?
Bruh.
It's been going strong for about, what, about 3 years? 4 years?
Ever since
Killer
we
Instinct launched
the
with Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 2014?
Yeah.
Yeah,
2013.
it's been a while.
2013.
Yeah.
2013?
But yeah, so it's out on Steam now. It's only $39.99, and you get to well, you get crossplay with people that are on like
$39.99. It comes with all the content.
Yeah, it comes with everything.
Okay.
Yeah, all the characters, all that shit. So yeah, but you get to play with Xbox players, PC players, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
The only downside, you know how like Xbox with some of their games they're doing like the cross play and the cross saves and things like that. Well, since Steam is like another platform itself, you can't necessarily like cross play and cross save. Well, you can cross play, you can't cross save. So if you do buy it on Steam, make sure it's your first time probably, because otherwise you won't get all your shit that you had before.
Okay.
But it's still super fucking hype. Next, Code Vein.
Yes.
I know y'all heard that reaction. I think Avery mentioned this last time.
Oh yeah.
This shit looks bomb too. It looks Souls-esque.
Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah,
Hands
that
down,
definitely
it
does.
is Souls-esque.
Like if you look at the gameplay, it's definitely like a Souls game, and there's been a lot of those coming out recently too. Neo,
Yeah.
Dark Souls
a lot of
itself.
people are into the boss fighting games. They're into that.
Bloodborne.
Yeah,
Bloodborne,
those difficult type of games.
But yeah, this game looks really fucking good. It's by Bandai Namco. They showcased it at Tokyo Game Show as well. And essentially, you're like some kind of like vampiric character. You run around this like post-apocalyptic world, beating the shit out of demons. And when you like, I guess, feed on blood or whatever, you get like special abilities or gifts. I guess is what they're calling them. And apparently, this game is really heavy on customization. Like you can customize your character. I guess customize like your moves and stuff like that.
I'm
But
gonna play the
Is
fuck
there
out of this.
PvP?
I don't know.
Is there
Oh,
PvP?
I didn't
There
look
should
into
be- there
that.
should be PvP
I think it
there.
will
You-
be.
Because if this is, I mean, what I've heard is that people that made Bloodborne and Dark Souls partially worked on this game. So to have PvP, they be paying homage to Dark Souls and of course Bloodborne.
I'm just saying though, because if there's no PvP in this game, I don't see the point.
Well,
of playing it.
most
I'm
games
gonna get this shit any fucking
most
way,
games
dog.
got online functionality anyway. It's
Yeah.
like standard, you know what I mean?
Nah, I want, if I'm gonna get a Souls-esque game, I want to be
It's
able
gotta
to
have
port
PvP.
into somebody's world and grief
And-
them to death.
yes.
Right, that is the point. That's why we love the Souls games. The difficulty is great, but you are guaranteed to beat it. I am not guaranteed to beat the next person I poured in, but I will. Sun Bros, launch that lightning bolt.
Praise the sun.
Praise the sun. I am here. Boy, blessings for everybody. Call me Pastor Hurt.
Oh god. But yeah, check out this game. It drops we don't have an official release date yet, but it comes out sometime
It
next
drops
year.
when I get that motherfucker.
But keep an eye out for that shit cuz that shit looks super fucking dope. Next up, RE7. So it's getting a gold edition, number 1.
Hey.
Okay.
Have you still not beat it?
We talked
Shame.
about this.
Shame.
Or I'm gonna beat it in a day. I got bills.
Hell
I got
yeah.
bills and shit.
You gotta beat it in a day.
You could beat it in a day though.
I mean, I probably
ain't gonna lie.
could,
I think I
but-
went over Avery House like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I got
Literally
bills and
like
shit.
2 or 3 cities.
I'll have it beat within the next 2 podcasts. How about that?
There you go.
On VR, because I have to.
I think I might save it for the month of October because I might try and stream some horror games and stuff.
Yes.
But
Yep, and I'm switching mine. I'm doing what Jack's doing.
What
see,
Why
there you
not
go.
right now?
See,
Just
Jack.
serve Bill.
See?
Motherfucking Halloween, goddamn.
Hey, so when does it-
that shit on VR? Yes.
When does RE7 Gold release?
I don't know actually. I didn't check. but
Okay, that's fine.
but
man, got
it
some
includes all the DLC that they had before, including this new one, which is a side story with Chris Redfield,
And it's free.
and it's free.
And it's free.
And
So-
it's free. So that mean can you regular RE7 people that already got the game?
Yeah. No, it's free. Like if you got the game, the DLC is free.
Straight up.
Yeah, straight
So
up
you
free.
ain't got to get gold to get this.
But it'll come with gold.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
Well, what shit?
it's
Okay.
free as hell. And they actually had a trailer at Tokyo Game Show for this as well. Check it out. It looks really fucking
So what
good.
does gold have exclusively?
I am not sure. I think it's mainly just like all the DLC and maybe some extras. I don't know.
I'm gonna get it.
I think it's essentially gonna be like treated like one of those Game of the Year type deals. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna cop it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Wait, you gonna get the? Oh yeah, because you played it at Avery House.
Never bought it.
Next up, Dragon Ball Fighters.
This is big. This is big.
Now,
Big.
let me tell you. Oh, so again, Tokyo Game Show happened, so you know they were gonna have some Dragon Ball Fighters thing.
No,
They had an hour-long press conference with this game.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Voice actors, people in. They had the voice actors there. They had like people in cosplay up there, kinda.
Kind of.
They're not us, so it's kind of.
Yeah, hour-long presentation. So they outlined a bunch of new details about the game. They went into detail about like the little lobby that we talked about last time with the little chibi characters running around.
Yep.
You can interact with people. Go to different areas. It's kind of ridiculous.
It's an interesting way to present
Yeah,
online.
I've never
gameplay.
seen that before.
It's like an internal lobby, like legit. I'm just gonna go over here and train in this other lobby, and I gotta walk to it. It's great.
Yeah, and then also they showed off a little bit of Android 21. They didn't show any gameplay. I'm not sure if she's gonna be playable, but they did give some snippets of her in the story mode.
And you know what I find interesting about Android 21?
What's that?
Jiro was Android 20.
Yeah, I know.
You know, so
I want to know like how she fits into this
exactly.
shit, you know what I
How
mean?
did you
She's
get
gonna
over
be
here?
Pure evil. I'm letting y'all know that right off.
I don't know. In the trailer, she looked very helpful.
Yeah, she's very.
Like she was helping Krillin and 18 out in the trailer that they showed. Well, not the trailer, but the little clip that they showed. So I don't know.
So I mean,
Look, she double timing them.
There's still like
double crossing, my
12
bad.
other androids unaccounted for.
Yeah,
So
I doubt all of them gonna
They're
make
not
it
all
in the
gonna
game.
be in here, bro.
But you know,
watch
that
the
shit was
12.
fucking sick. And then they showed gameplay of my boy Yamcha. I
Yamcha-
told y'all he was gonna be fucking hype.
Yamcha looks good,
I
man.
told
ain't gonna lie.
y'all.
Something
Yeah.
With them feet.
I told
Bruh,
y'all.
boy, have you seen my Wolf Fang fist, boy? Cause I seen it.
I seen
You
the
know,
little thing,
it was
yeah.
Yamcha in his
It
prime.
looked nice. I ain't gonna-
Exactly.
Jacoby was right.
Yeah, it was
yeah,
right.
Thank you.
Somebody made a joke that Dragon Ball's Fighter Z got Wolverine, but Marvel vs. Capcom did. Because we saw
Yeah,
Yamcha.
that's true shit. And he plays like he hits a lot. Like he's super fast.
Yeah, he's a good rushdown character,
Yeah,
which is
and that's
surprising.
totally my style. So
Those combos. with
they made him for me because they knew I was gonna root
Yeah,
for Yamcha.
apparently
You know what I'm
they
saying?
did. Apparently
But
they
real
did.
quick, there was something funny that I noticed when they were going through all the footage,
Uh-huh.
and they were showing like a story mode trailer, right?
Yeah.
By the way, the story mode looks pretty sick, and it's an original story for the game, just for this game.
I hear Toriyama gave the story mode
Oh,
a seal
yeah.
of approval too, bro.
Yep. At the press conference, they
yes.
read a message from him,
Yeah.
pretty much doing that.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Does it mean it's canon or?
That
I-
means
I don't know.
That means this ain't no BS. This ain't just a little
Oh,
brain
you know it
cell
wasn't no
of
BS
people.
as soon as
No,
they seen it announced.
Right.
Toriyama came in here and said, "Oh, I love this. Let me drop the blessing. Let me just design a new character." That's from the source, man. So
Right.
I feel like I'm gonna trust this story mode to not like disappoint me.
Right.
Because as a Dragon Ball fan, you know what I'm saying. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Take a
It's
moment.
gonna be hype,
Berserker
though.
Claw.
We gonna miss hearing that, but Yamcha picking it up, so it's
Yes.
all good. But yeah, in that trailer, they had a funny moment, and maybe I only noticed this when I was watching it. Y'all probably can watch it later and see what I'm talking about. But there was a point where they had everybody in the Yamcha death pose. Like they first showed Vegeta, Goku was dead, Android 18 was dead, and then they show Yamcha dead. He wasn't in the crater.
But
he
I
was in
told
the
y'all
pose.
that pose is gonna make it. If Yamcha's in the game and
Yeah,
that pose is not
they
in the
can't
game,
not do that
it's
shit.
it's literally pop culture at this point. Like, bruh, like people are making references to it. I'm gonna give a shout out to my boy Tien Shinhan because he gonna be on my team.
And they showcased him too.
You know, because his super, he can
Yeah.
use his life to continue it. I will blast you until I die.
Like,
Right?
like how he did Cell.
Yes,
He
all
tried
y'all.
beam the shit out of Cell.
in the ground. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Tien looks fucking fire.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna look at you in your eye sockets, and I'm gonna trash talk the whole time as I'm mashing that button, knowing good and well I'm an X Factor and bring all that life back.
Right.
Try
It's
me.
funny how
Did
you
we
look at
find
me
out-
while he's saying it.
Yeah, I'm
Did you
looking
find
at
out
you.
what they're calling it? Their X Factor mechanic?
No, it's X Factor.
But what is this
What are
game
they
calling
calling
it?
it?
Oh, X Factor.
No, is it?
Nah, they're not
No.
calling
I
it.
thought
Anyway.
they call it like Blaze Mode or something like that, right?
It's something like that. I don't know.
No, it's X Factor.
No.
Come on
The
now.
game
they
called
light,
it X
They
Factor?
light up red. It's a
Z
comeback.
Factor.
Oh.
Oh,
I like that.
See?
Uh-huh.
See?
There you
Okay.
go.
Jet with the
Creativity.
quotables. Z Factor.
But yeah, so also, Daigo was streaming himself touring around Tokyo Game Show, seeing stuff. And there was actually an exhibition with Daigo and a bunch of other players.
Mm-hmm.
And first of all, Daigo was playing on pad because he felt more comfortable. Because he only had like a few minutes to play the game, you know,
Okay.
beforehand. But they had a nice little exhibition there, and That shit looked pretty hype, dog.
You know what I'm surprised by? I'm surprised they didn't have any Guilty Gear pros playing this game. Blaze Blue
It doesn't
pros.
play like Guilty Gear.
It does.
You know, but I'm saying, but they're used to this.
It just looks like it.
Well, I don't
they're
know
used to
who
this type
all
of
was
fighter.
there. I don't
You
know
what
who
I'm
all
saying?
was there.
I've
so.
seen some of the pros playing this game, and they play DBZ fighters better than anyone I've seen. And they're used to this type of gameplay. You know what I'm saying?
This is Marvel gameplay.
Bruh.
It is. I'm telling you, it's
Calm
Marvel.
it down.
It's Marvel.
What is it more similar to? Guilty Gear or Street Fighter?
It looks.
What
like
is it more similar to? Guilty Gear or Street Fighter?
The art style or the gameplay?
The gameplay.
I think you meant Marvel, by the way.
No. I meant the Guilty Gear pro players. I've seen them play this game. That's all. Surprised.
Oh, you're talking about Street Fighter because Daigo.
Daigo does not air dash around. Okay, you know, like this game is more akin to one of those anime fighters. We just call them anime fighters.
Okay, call it.
But you know what I'm saying. But
Let's
like,
play like Guilty Gear.
I'm not saying it did. I'm surprised they didn't have people from that side of the FGC hyping the game up more so than like a Street Fighter player, which is this is kind of out of the realm of the box.
This was in Tokyo.
It was, I guess.
How you
but
gonna have a game and not have Daigo there?
he is Mr. Spokesperson
So
right now.
you know, like if I wanted to promote a game, I don't care what the fuck kind of game it is. I'm gonna be like, yo, Daigo,
I ain't
you
gonna lie.
wanna play this real
Because
quick?
I can be a Street Fighter player all day, but I mean, it's fucking Dragon Ball Z.
Exactly. So
That's the answer right there. It's fucking Dragon Ball Z.
exactly. But this game is dropping early 2018. I can't fucking wait.
Who you
Oh
telling?
yeah,
I hope they have another beta.
it's already been pre-ordered.
I
bruh.
hope so, because I want to play this game again
I
before it
pre-ordered
comes
it
out.
twice. One for me and another one for me.
Oh my
Just in case the first copy break down, because you ain't got no time to wait for the replacement.
Exactly.
I feel you.
Or you
Might
can
as well
just
just
right,
download
just
it,
get it
right?
digital.
Might as well get physical and digital.
Yeah.
You're not hype enough. That's what it is. That's what I'm hearing from this side of the world.
Excuse
You
me.
gotta get double discs.
You got to get double discs.
You don't know
Mario,
Proto's
no,
fine.
wait, hold on, time out. You never fucking buy this, so don't play that shit, alright? Do not fucking play that shit, dog. You never buy the disc.
As he hides
Don't
behind
play.
the TV.
Don't play, alright? Moving on.
He just faded back. He took that command man to the face.
Bruh, I special beam cannon this guy. Right through the chest. Call him Raditz. He dead.
Call
Anyway,
him Raditz.
Reddit.
so next up, Battlefront 2. I'm just gonna say fuck this game.
Damn.
Cause
I didn't really care for this.
the thing is, let me explain. Cause number one, the first one was shit. As far as content, it wasn't a full game. It was bare bones as fuck. It didn't have anything. The funny part about this, which is why this is in our news, is that EA made it a point to make a graph or a chart comparing the content in the last game to what is to be expected in this game. Now, if you have to do that shit, you know you fucked up the last time.
you know you fucked up completely.
The thing is,
Hey, look, guys, we're doing it better this time. There's more stuff.
yeah,
I'm not sold, dog. Like,
one of their big issues was one of the big issues that Destiny had as far as the DLC content. As far as certain people buying certain DLC, not being grouped with the rest of the motherfuckers that don't want to buy DLC.
Yeah.
Does it lock you out of the game?
You're not locked out of the game.
Nah.
It's just
Because Destiny locked you out
you're
of the
in
game.
building A while everybody else is in building B. Pretty much, everybody's not playing the same thing. Everybody's not getting the same experience.
I don't know.
You know, and that's really one thing that really fucked it up, and it fucked it up to the point that the shit is free now. If you didn't notice, on Battlefield 1, you can download shit. Everything's for free now. I'm not sure if that's because they realized they fucked up or what, but
it might be that and the new game coming.
When enough people jump ship, you might as well make
You may
it
as
free.
well give it away.
Exactly.
Just have people have bodies playing it.
It
like-
looks pretty though. I'll give
I mean,
that.
it looks amazing.
It looks fucking amazing, and I'm on the fence about it myself. I'm a huge Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence about it. This time it does have a story mode at least.
Yeah, at least.
If you don't want to do the multiplayer, because that's all Battlefront 1 had. That was the multiplayer. They Street Fighter the fuck out of us.
Pretty much.
They gave us half a game at the release, and it was like really bad.
The first game just
Are
killed
you gonna
it for
get
me,
it,
man.
Jet?
I'm on the fence about it. Like, I have friends that'll buy this shit for me in order for me to play it.
Do you know what story they're telling though?
It's a brand new story. It's about this rebel stormtrooper chick.
Oh, you know what? Let me just give an aside because I fucking love her, by the way. Janina Gavankar. This is Jack.
This nigga had it go in with
Wait, hold on. Wait a
Let
minute.
me make this announcement.
Look, I'm trying to shoot my
him
shot
shine.
here.
Put
Put a
alright?
sexy voice on.
I'm trying to shoot my shot.
Quiet on the set.
Go ahead.
Quiet on the set.
Go ahead.
Janina, you know, my name is Jack from the Kombo BreakerZ. And I just want you to know,
Ooh, yeah.
I love you, girl. All right. Anyway, so yeah, but she's the main character of the game.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
And that's like,
Girl,
she's
you
fine. But I don't know, man. The first game killed my hype for this one. I'm just not gonna buy it. Like, unless somebody convinces me otherwise. There she goes. Oh, God. Anyway, unless somebody convinces me otherwise, I'm not
That's
gonna
who
buy
you
it.
talking about?
Yes.
They're seeing her for the first time, and now they know why. Now they know why I love her.
Yeah.
But
oh, that graphics is off.
it looks
It's
amazing.
amazing.
But I mean, hopefully they learned. I hope they learned. But I don't trust EA at all.
I don't trust EA at all either. Fuck
No
EA.
one should trust EA.
Yeah,
Or
they
Ubisoft.
don't have a really good track record.
Don't
but
trust someone who's only half the word of eat.
I don't
They
even
forgot their T. They're just EA.
damn.
There it is. Okay.
But next up, Sonic Forces. So that was announced, I think, at Tokyo Game Show. And this, first of all, let me hit you with a weird bit of news.
When you say announced, because that's not the first time I heard of it.
Oh, well, that's the first time I heard of it. So for me, it was announced.
Oh,
But
really?
they had some stuff there. But there's a little bit of funny bit of news about that. Apparently, they're partnering with Hooters in Tokyo
What?
for a promotion for this game.
What?
Yeah, you mean
What?
Hooters in Tokyo?
Hooters,
Boobs
they
behind
have
socks.
Hooters in Tokyo,
talking about, like,
and they're doing a promotion
like chicken
in
wings?
collaboration with fucking Sega
Oh, this don't look
for Sonic Forces.
Yeah, bruh.
But here's the weird thing, though. Why is there Hooters over there?
Yeah,
I
all
don't
we
know.
need titties to sell Sonic.
But the
Don't stop it.
Anyway,
okay, all right. Just
but that was funny. But I haven't really seen a lot about this game. But they did announce Shadow the Hedgehog being in this game, and it looks like it plays similar to the old stuff. But I don't
The
know.
old stuff, man, it looks like Sonic
Generations a little bit, but that game wasn't bad. So
It was okay.
that was probably one of the better rated games for a long
was.
time.
Did we
It
just
was.
get a Sonic game?
Yeah, Sonic Mania.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we got another one.
Because,
I ain't gonna lie, they were making them about at the same time.
yeah, ain't
okay.
and plus we ain't got enough Sonic.
I mean,
so.
they're doing a good job by keeping it side scrolling and not going to that 3D stuff.
It
so,
got the
Yeah.
3D shits in it. It
does?
They got the dash mechanics. It's
We'll see
it's
how
like,
it
like I
plays.
said, it's like Sonic Generations. It got
Okay.
both.
Okay.
But that
All
game
right.
is actually coming out on all consoles, I believe. So if you're into that, it comes out November 7th, I believe. So
Okay.
check it out. Next up, and this is real quick, Death Stranding. I'm surprised I haven't seen anything since well, they weren't even at E3. So I don't
I
really.
personally feel like they're saving it for PSX, PlayStation Experience.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because Sony did hold off on a lot of
Motherfucker, I
exclusives.
thought you was talking about a new
for
console.
PlayStation.
No.
Darius got up like I
Wait, this is a new PlayStation?
He's
Nah,
about,
nah.
He's about to take off his belt, boy.
No.
Not.
Nah, I don't know. I just want to see more of this game because I'm hype about it. Because I want to see, like, Kojima's first foray away from Konami. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're all waiting for it.
So, I mean,
this was the one with the baby and the
yeah,
water.
the real weirdness,
What? No,
the
show.
Kojima weirdness.
I remember.
It's like somebody's
It was a trailer.
nightmare, bruh.
It's
Yeah,
it's
it
very
was pretty
very
crazy.
strange.
Yeah, it's very deep.
No,
actually.
it's not strange. When I saw them angels or whatever death monsters they were over the ocean, I knew we were fucked. And like, I was rocking with it until I saw them motherfuckers, and I was just like, nope, you're never beating those guys. I'm never beating them. I can't even go Super Saiyan yet. So no.
Supposedly, the concept of the game is supposed to deal with like quantum theory, black holes, and all of that. So
Supposedly, the
Yeah.
motherfucking graphics is motherfucking awesome, dog.
Bruh, just look what is happening here.
I'm
all
looking
right,
at this shit.
This
This shit looks
is
dope as shit.
You don't know what's happening.
Bruh,
you don't know what's happening.
you ain't ready for this, man.
The Walking
But,
Dead guy is
but
in
the
it,
thing,
though.
it brings up so many questions.
Norman
That's the
Reedus.
thing.
Yeah, Mr. Reedus. boy.
This game is shrouded in fucking mystery.
And I love it. I love
Yes.
that. This is marketing. This is how you sell something.
Make people want it.
That's
Yeah.
why
I mean-
Hideo Kojima's a genius.
He's
a
godlike, dude. But I want to see some more shit about this game because
I just want to watch this show. If this was just a show,
Exactly.
I would watch
with
this.
Norman Reedus and
Right.
some baby
Yeah, look.
and
look,
Guillermo
man.
del Toro and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's another thing that got me. I fucking love Guillermo del Toro, so I don't know. I'm ready for this shit.
They
super
giving
ready.
Norman Reedus a motherfucking job, boy.
Yeah,
Yo,
Norman Reedus.
wasn't
Is,
he supposed to be in PT?
Yeah, that's
That-
why.
that's
he
the
was switched
that's the
over.
reason. Guillermo del Toro was supposed to be working on that story, and Norman Reedus was supposed to be in the game. So
What
But
the
yeah.
fuck?
I'm ready for this shit. Next up, we've got. This is a little bit of funny news
This
too.
is great.
So I don't really play 2K. Like I fell out of fucking NBA games a long ass time ago.
Yep.
But I don't know if y'all know Dan Rue.
Well, I said Peter Piper, pick up Pan. Dan is the man with the rock that'll get you with the yak 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 yak.
That's the one.
Daniel's son.
So apparently 2K wanted to see him shine, and that man got hella emotes in the game.
Bruh.
Did y'all see him?
Yes.
All of his dances.
I'm so proud and like happy for his success.
That's
honestly,
hype,
man.
dog.
Like, to start from where they started from, to get the fame that they got, to make it in the game, like you're now cemented. You're an icon, bro. Like, congratulations, turn up, man.
Yeah, you made it.
I mean, like, just as far as we're concerned, because you're now in our realm. You know, you was super awesome before, but you know.
Yeah, they fucks with the gaming and anime. If you've been watching like their follow
Instagram
and
when
shit.
they was like
Yeah,
Peter
Naruto
Piper
run.
Seiya, man.
Yeah.
That shit was fucking hilarious. When they went to Funimation.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I love that fucking guy's videos, but that's kind of fucking hype. I don't play 2K, I probably won't, but that shit is fucking cool. Next up, so as we know, Arica has another fighting game that they still haven't given a title, but they did do an exhibition at Tokyo Game Show, and they had Nemo and I think Fudo play that shit.
Okay.
And I think, let's see, Fudo played I think Alan Snyder, Darren Meister, Skullomania, and then Nemo was playing Kairi, Garuda, and Shirase in this game, and Skullomania. I'm ready for this shit. Oh, and they showed a trailer for Alan Snyder, and then a teaser for Doctor in Dark, which is my favorite character from the ES series. So I'm hyped. I'm ready for that shit. But check out if you get a chance, check out those exhibition matches because they were pretty fire. That game looks good. Next, this is a bit of sad news.
Dun, dun, dun.
So I don't know if you guys are familiar, but Punko, a really bomb ass Korean player, and mainly in the Street Fighter scene.
Yep.
Played a bomb ass Seth in Street Fighter 4, bomb ass Kareen in Street Fighter 5, and
he also played he was basically I considered him a DLC artist specialist, man, because his Colleen was nothing to be fucked with, and I learned a lot from just watching him play.
Yeah,
it was really good.
That guy's bomb, but unfortunately
was bomb.
No, he's still bomb.
But
he can't. Apparently, well, so essentially, he's dropping out of the Capcom Pro Tour this year because of personal reasons, and that kind of fucking sucks because, like, of course, like we're far into the Capcom Pro Tour now, right? So it just sucks to see all that work go to waste. But it also sucks that sometimes real life just fucking gets in the way, man.
So has he mentioned what that?
I don't think he said what it was.
Hinted towards it, or
nah. But I wouldn't. It's personal. It's probably just like. I mean,
somebody got a loose lip somewhere. Check his friends list.
Nah, man, but yeah, that's unfortunate. So shout outs to Punko, man. Sucks to see you go, but hopefully you can come back sooner than expected because he did say he might not even be in it next year. So I don't know.
That must be super serious.
I don't know, man.
That's a life event happening.
It had to.
His grandma.
That's like a family member fell ill. He probably has to pick up like work. Something tragic happened in his life. Well, whatever it is, Punko, man. We wish you the best, fam.
Right.
We love to see you come back, but if you don't,
you got to handle business sometimes, man.
Yep.
And everybody, we understand that. So shout out to Punko, man. Keep your head up, man. Next up, so there's a Fist of the North Star game coming.
You already.
I was anxious to see how long y'all was gonna do that.
We could have went on.
Oh, we know you can. But yeah, so apparently this game is made by the people who do the Yakuza games, and those games are apparently really, really good. I haven't played them, but it looks like it was made by the people that made the Yakuza games, and it looks pretty fucking sick. Faithful to the anime. Kenshiro looks like fucking Kenshiro. The art style is fucking sick.
On point.
Like
they even have the
They got the gore. Like, he even does the shit, like, you know how he does the pressure point stuff that makes people blow the fuck up? They even got that in here.
Please tell me you can do that to random NPCs.
Yeah.
That will blow everybody up. Everybody.
Like, all of his moves, I feel like, end in, like, somebody blowing up.
And he's a bartender.
Bruh, in the trailer, they even showed, you remember back in the anime where he, like, caught that thing from the crossbow and then flicked it back at that dude?
Yes.
They even got that in here. Like,
Does he say his classic like line in Japanese? I don't know how I'm terrible at Japanese, but
Me
he would
too.
come to be like, "Omae wa shinjiru desu," so something like that,
I
and
don't
they
know.
would just kill you, bro. Ooh,
But that shit looks actually pretty bomb. It
This
actually
makes me-
has some mini games too.
This makes me want a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure type of game.
There is
like
one.
That. Is it like in this style?
Essentially, yeah, kinda. It's called Eyes of Heaven, I think. I've been meaning to buy it for a while. I just
I
haven't.
want to play that.
It's on
New
PS4.
Samurai Showdown?
No.
No.
We wish, but
Right.
no. So next up, Street Fighter V Arcade Edition was apparently spotted in a store.
It's been a lot of like rumors about this arcade.
Yeah,
edition, man.
and I'm not with it. I don't give a fuck. But
Damn.
let's just go into it a little
But
bit.
have you heard the rumors though?
Yeah, I'm about to get into it.
Okay.
So according to Eurogamer, Street Fighter V Arcade Edition was spotted listed on the Shop 2 store with a January 2018 release date. Number one, and it's supposed to
2
drop.
fucking years to get this. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know, bruh. It's supposed to drop there. Apparently, the price they had there was £39.99 British pounds, which would probably be about 50 something. Our currency.
No, it better be 39.
No.
Huh? I mean, well, I don't know.
No, the pound is
The pound is more than
the
ours.
dollar.
Currency.
There's a currency exchange.
Yeah.
Like we.
Bullshit.
No.
Yeah.
So that's been out. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about. Actually, I do know how to feel about this. I'm not with it. But I guess we can kind of expect it to
It better
be.
be free, bro.
It's not.
It's not.
But we could probably expect it to be like a Game of the Year edition type deal. I don't fucking know. Maybe they'll actually have an arcade mode in it.
Nah, I just wanted them to put Sagat in the game, bro. I
Well,
don't
they
care.
might end up having a season 3,
I
so
don't-
we don't know what's gonna happen with that.
Look, man,
But
like I just want them to put Sagat in
Give
the
my
game.
favorite character back. Why did y'all take him away? I don't care.
I'll
if it's
pay
just
money
so
for that, man.
and another thing, like I'm hoping that this is like a free update to the people who already bought the game and put all this fucking money
know it's
in with
not
the
going to
DLC.
You know it's not going to be.
What
Goddamn
money?
Fishing for what?
That's a fucking slap in the face.
All
Yeah, it's too late
all
now.
pockets must be
Too late
took,
now.
bruh.
What money?
It's-
I've been unlocking all my characters with fight money.
And you can do that as well. But
Fucked up.
besides that, in other Street Fighter news, we've got a bunch of new costumes, Halloween themed and school themes for characters like Ed, Cammy, Bison. Dawson's got one. I was about to say Gil, but it's Urian because he
Yeah.
has a Gil skin, which is fucking hype.
Some of those
So
costumes
there
are
is
really
no
dope.
Gil?
Yeah.
No,
there's no Gil. Urian just has a Gil skin.
He has a Gil skin, and it's convincing enough to when I first saw it, I
Yeah.
thought Gil was. Gonna be
It's
in the
pretty
game.
sick. Like some of
Right.
these skins are like
good.
Bison's devil skin.
It was good.
It's fucking
Dawson's
sick.
skin is good.
Dawson's the mummy shit.
Yeah,
that shit is
the
fucking
school
fire.
uniforms. I don't care about. Like who wants it? What? No one thinks that's cool. Get
Yeah,
outta
and I
here.
think Chun-Li got a bunch of bikini stuff. Cammy got a bunch of like scantily clad stuff.
of course.
Yay.
We also got Cammy's stage too, and this actually dropped today, I think.
Did it?
Today.
Yeah, I think today. So yeah, those look pretty fucking hype. Cammy's stage, her retro stage from like Super Street Fighter 2, where she
Oh,
first appeared.
yeah.
That shit's in there, and it looks
Damn.
damn good.
Yeah, these
And-
costumes are actually pretty
Yeah, he's
impressive.
also dope ass.
And
Yeah, like
you get the ones you missed out on last year.
Of course he's fucking us up.
You can buy this year, and so you can buy them with fight money, of course.
Oh, and you
And-
know when he transforms, he's gonna be a wolf. Woo!
And they're $4 a pop. Those are the ones from last year. Y'all looking at right now.
Oh, these
But
are all
yeah,
the
these are the ones from last year. So, but
well,
you
shit.
can buy those again this year if you missed out on them.
Oh,
Yeah,
Must have
but
super missed out on
they
these.
all look pretty sick, man.
I mean, y'all don't really play the game.
No,
but I have the game,
but are you gonna pay $4 a pop for a costume?
11 months.
the one that I want.
Okay.
$4.
There you
Nah,
go.
They ain't got no shit for like $15.99 when you just get all the shit.
I don't know. I didn't look, but yeah, they're $4 a pop and 70,000 fight money. So if you got the in-game ducats, go ahead and grab them skins. But if not, I don't know what to tell you.
What's this
paying
boy
money
shit?
for skins.
They got school uniforms.
Why they got school?
I mean,
Because-
cosmetics
Because
is understandable. for
Somebody out there
DLC.
thinks fighting games
Cosmetics.
and school
for
uniforms is cool.
costumes.
You don't
Nah.
need them. You don't need them.
Jesus Christ.
People like costumes. I like skins for
Yeah,
characters.
but you don't
Not
need
in a
them.
fucking
You don't
school
need
uniform.
Yeah.
Look, I'm an aesthetics
Hey, look,
person.
to
I
each
don't-
his
You're a
own.
fighter. You don't need to be fucking teaching a lesson.
Have you ever played Rival Schools?
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard of Rival
Motherfuckers in
Schools?
school getting their ass beat.
You're right.
You don't want the tension in that world, bro.
Right. They'll beat that ass.
They'll beat that coach. Shit.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. What was his name?
I forgot that motherfucking man. I remember Batsu and
Shoma. Shoma was my guy.
Sakura, homeboy with the motherfucking hair that stuck up.
Yeah, Bison's is sick.
I'm going to need you to cosplay that devil, Jet.
I need those abs first.
But next up in news, WWE 2K18. Again, I'm super hype about this.
Mm-hmm.
But for those of you who do like wrestling games, they did just announce the PC release date, which is the same release date as PS4 and Xbox, October 17th. So if you were waiting to buy it on PC, you ain't gotta wait that much longer. But if you want it on the Switch, you probably gotta wait a little bit later. But it is coming in the fall.
Now, I got a question. There's no crossplay between?
No, there's no
pieces?
crossplay. No. But they do have like that upload studio where you can upload stuff to like some kind of cloud. So maybe you can get it from there. I don't know.
I could create my character on the Switch.
I think so.
Right, and then upload him to the cloud and download him. Okay, I'm fine with that.
I think there might be a workaround
because I'm gonna get this shit on the Switch. And I'm going to put these characters... Iron Lion will be back.
But I think the Switch version is going to be released a little bit later in the fall. I'm not really sure about the date. But I think the thing of note that they released recently is that they showcased the Creation Suite. And that shit is robust as fuck.
That is the main reason why I like these games. Is
to create your wrestlers.
The wrestlers in the world that you can create.
And they went deep with this. Like, you can adjust everything now. I'm just hoping that it works fast, because I know there was an issue in the other games where, like, it was slow. Like, the menus were slow.
Yeah,
so it was kind of hard to do
I don't like
stuff.
loading screens, guys.
Exactly.
Come on,
it was really hard to do stuff. Like, you can even take people's teeth out.
You can take individual teeth.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Hey, Mass Effect. How do you like these apples?
Mass Effect. Why aren't hire these people?
I blame EA. But this shit is robust. Like, you can like make your own. Well, you've been able to do this. But you can make your own logos, upload them, put them in the game, and put them on your character.
You can upload your face on.
You can upload your face.
Have me get the game just to create myself.
You can create like your own like promotions.
So detailed.
They've got like a freeform camera thing where you can like record footage, even put it on a backdrop. You can like create your entrance. It's just so deep.
If you're a wrestling fan, this is probably
the game for you
that you've wanted ever since like they began create a character. Like, and that's what I've looked forward to.
It is fucking amazing. And if you pre-order, you get Kurt Angle, which is dope.
Mm-hmm. Is it old school Kurt or
I think it's both.
Okay.
Because usually they'll have like the current version and like a retro version of characters. Or not characters, but wrestlers.
You
can pick what kind of abs you want.
Character customization.
Bro, you can customize everything.
Mass Effect receives an F.
And
WWE
I'm so
2K18
mad.
can do this.
Right.
Why couldn't Mass Effect?
Well, the thing is, like with wrestling games, like this was a thing, like making your own character. Because a lot of times you just want to be in this.
Mass Effect.
You know what I'm saying?
You make your own character in Mass Effect, period. And the fact they just don't have this is a problem.
Well, fucking WWE is killing this shit.
Yeah.
And apparently there's also going to be like a deluxe edition with like all the DLC and stuff. But there's going to be DLC with other wrestlers that weren't in the main game.
Oh, you got glow-in-the-dark clothes now? Oh,
fam.
Y'all can thank Naomi for that, because she is like the glow queen in WWE, okay?
Yes,
so,
yes.
yeah, this game, I'm telling you,
character customization.
this is like pinnacle
I'm gonna make
shit.
a witch doctor. He gonna be having glowing tattoos and sigils.
All this right off jump is what I'm.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is in the game.
This is the main part of the game, bro. Creating your wrestler.
Like, I would probably spend more time making wrestlers than actually fucking wrestling in this game.
That's what it is.
Like,
you're gonna make your first wrestler, you're gonna come back a week later and be like, this work is trash, and you're gonna start over.
Like, look, you can even customize the poses. Like, before, you can just like, you just had a standard pose, but after the fact, like, this game, you can like adjust like just subtle shit, like the fingers and like how their face is looking. Like, it's,
me and Jacoby have a tag team.
We have a tag team.
Have you seen our intro?
I'm gonna record it. I'll put it on the page. That shit is fucking great. We stole the Ascension's intro, but we look better in it.
We look way better. Way better.
But next up, so Nintendo is pretty I guess hard body when it comes to their games.
Yes.
But so I don't know if you guys know, but there's somebody made a free to play online version of Super Mario 64. And it was like a sandbox game, and it was multiplayer, so you can have like maybe like 20-something players, I think, just running around in Mario 64. Yeah, but apparently Nintendo just did a copyright strike on it, and like a lot of the videos on YouTube are gone, because they claim music and stuff like that. But it gets a little bit muddy because there was a Patreon page for the game, so you necessarily don't know if it was for profit. But that was something interesting that happened with Nintendo. I know like a lot of these game companies are like real like sticklers about their properties, but sometimes you can people kind of assume like when you're doing this free stuff that if you're doing it for free, they're not gonna come after you. But apparently Nintendo ain't having it.
People always make that terrible assumption that if it's free, they'll get away, or
it's
if they
fine,
give credit. Yeah. We're learning just with this podcast thing that that's not the case.
Yeah, it's not always the case.
If somebody made this and it wasn't you, don't use it.
Exactly. Do your own shit. We learned that just fucking being in design school. Like,
shit, hell yeah.
You got to do your own shit.
Yes.
Not even just design school, art school in general.
You think
Pretty
that,
much.
You think that
ain't no plagiarizing, fam.
Just because it's Microsoft Word, you think you can use that? No.
Nope.
Plagiarism. You're gonna pay for them letters.
Exactly. But yeah, I would have liked to play that shit because I still have Super Mario 64.
If you're not caught, keep going.
Right. Well, you know what they say. It ain't illegal.
It ain't illegal until you get caught.
It ain't illegal unless you get caught, bruh.
Hey.
I don't condone. We don't condone that on the podcast.
Yeah, we not criminals, y'all.
Be safe. Don't do drugs.
Yeah, please.
Stealing is
but
whack.
eat a lot of chicken though.
Yeah,
chicken is great.
Yeah.
Get you a healthy dose of chicken though.
Yeah, healthy dose of chicken.
Chicken is great.
Other Nintendo news. So.
Are you talking about orange chicken?
Any kind of chicken.
Baked chicken, chicken nuggets, orange chicken,
teriyaki chicken,
teriyaki chicken,
jerk chicken.
You can get chicken wraps,
spicy lemon pepper.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, chicken soup,
mild spicy
all
lemon
kinds.
pepper,
all kinds. All right.
But yeah, so in other Nintendo news, so there was this neat little thing. So apparently, data miners found NES ROM in the Switch.
It's in every Switch, yeah.
But it's only available under these certain circumstances. So basically, it's a tribute to Satoru Iwata, which is kind of fucking hype. And
it is super hype.
It's an emulator of this game called Golf, which is one of the earliest titles that he worked on. And you have to go through these specific steps to get it. So number one, it has to be a base level Switch. Like it has to be the original firmware, like version 1, right? Yep. You have to have that, and then you have to do like I think on July 11th, which was the day that he passed, 2015. You have to do it on that day, and you have to do Iwata's like signature like hand gestures to unlock this.
Oh, really? You gotta do this?
Yeah, it's a neat little Easter egg and a dope ass tribute to him. I think
it is, man.
But it just really sucks, man. I can't believe it's been 2 years already.
Yeah. It was sad, man.
That sucked, dude.
Man.
But yeah, that was a neat little tribute to him, though. I really appreciate that.
Legacy. That's why Nintendo Switch is coming for that ass. Sony.
Yeah, they got some heat.
Number 2 in these streets, and it was a limited edition run.
Oh, yeah, they got good numbers.
Very good numbers.
Good numbers, man.
Hey, we even have a new believer in the Switch among us.
Who that?
Oh, yeah, your boy Ice Cold Crusher.
Oh, yeah, dog. I mean, he was showing me some of the little Switch games and all that, especially the, I keep forgetting,
Octopath Traveler.
Octopath Traveler.
Yeah, man, and it looked really awesome. I don't know, man. I'm going to see. Of that price drop, I might be grabbing me a Switch, man.
Nah. See, wait, hold on, wait. Y'all need to get the full story. So I'm showing him the catalog, right? And he's like, man, is the Switch really all that? And I said, what is it all that? Let me give you the sales pitch. So I said, you ever see the commercials where people just pick up their game and go, and all of a sudden they're online? He's like, yeah. And I said, watch this. And I just picked the game up, and I'm like, boom, it actually works. First of all, miracle. That actually works.
Yeah.
Second of all, we go through the library, right? And I'm like, look, now I'm on MARTA, and I'm playing my game, and you're not. That is one of the main advantages.
This is a home console you can take with you.
Home console. Now,
it's a home slash...
No, it's a home console.
Okay.
Because the thing is, the Switch, even though the body is small and it's portable and all that, that is just their thing. You know, Nintendo always has a catch, right? First it was the Wii with the motion sensors, and, you know, it wasn't a motion system.
They've got to always do something
They've got to do something different. And this one is just like, yo, why buy a second console, PSP, PS Vita, so you can play your game on the go? Why not just pick the PlayStation up and move? Let's make that happen. And that's basically what this. That's why it has such a short battery life, because it's not meant for it to be your 3DS for you to be out here 20 hours.
But if you wanted
Pokemon.
To take it somewhere, you could.
You could, right? Now here's the cool part. We're going through the catalog, and I show him what it was it Xenoblade 2?
Yeah.
Right? And now here's the thing. I learned something about Darius that day, because we were just watching the trailer because I thought it was a dope game.
Right.
He sees a sigil that one of the characters has, freaks out, right? And says, press pause, don't play nothing else. I'm like, what's going on? Oh my God. It's like somebody spoiled Black Panther the movie for him or something, right? And he says, is this related to
Xenosaga?
Xenosaga.
There was like an emblem that one of the characters had in the Xenogears, and like when I seen it, I was like, stop it! I don't want to see anything else.
He didn't need to see nothing else.
I said, stop it.
Sold.
I was like, that's the little emblem from Xenosaga, and Xenosaga hit hard. I played 1, 2, and 3, and that game hits hard. Anybody who's played that whole franchise knows what I'm talking about. That game hits hard, and if Xenogears and Xenosaga, if they're in the same universe, I got to fucks with it.
Sold.
He ready.
Sold. And I was like, now this could have been on PlayStation. It could have been on Xbox. But guess where it's at? On the Switch. And now you can play that on the go.
You can take it with you.
You can play it at your job. You can put a whole Switch in your pocket. I've done this. And you can just pull it out. Anywhere.
Yeah,
you be at the
big
park.
Pockets. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta have some big ass pockets for that motherfucker.
No, you don't. You just have to have pockets for a guy. Don't wear skinny jeans.
Yeah, have big ass motherfucking pockets.
No, seriously. I put them in my. I'll show it to you. I put the whole thing in there, man. It's good.
I want to switch.
It's good.
Just saying.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of want to switch.
I work too much to have a switch.
So last in news, we've got Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. And
the official review.
The official review. So
not from one of us, but
from Maximilian. And
Maximilian dude.
We here at Combo Breakers fucking love Max because number one, we respect his opinion, and number two, he's pretty much always fucking honest with everybody. Yeah. And he gave a solid review of this game.
Solid. Yeah. We're not gonna spoil it for people who want to see it, but go on Max's channel and check it out because this is probably one of the best reviews of a game, especially one that had so much controversy coming in. It was very important for me to see what Max says because Max has always been a really good champion for these type of games. And if anyone was going to tell me how this game was going to be...
And be honest.
It was Max. And Max did. And it was the first reviewer that I saw that broke the game up based off of looks. He gave it a separate score. And I'm like, I don't know why you did that. And then he gave the gameplay and the functionality another score. And he combined those scores for his final one. And I felt like that was the fairest, honest opinions of this game the one could ever, and I didn't disagree with anything. Me neither. He said,
I think we'll just post it on the Facebook page so everybody can see.
We'll post a link to it
because it's a lot to explain because he really goes in depth with it, but he had some valid fucking points on everything.
Super valid. What did everybody else? I know Darius, you seen it. I seen it. Did you see?
Yeah,
you saw the review.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to check it out.
Y'all watch it. It's good.
They're the haters. So.
Well, here's the thing. We're all kind of haters for this game.
Y'all have permanent hate for it. I'm up here like, hey guys, check this out. Nope.
I mean, I personally still am not buying it because it's just not my. It's just not my cup of tea.
I will probably wait until the ultimate DLC filled version comes out later on.
That would make more sense.
The only characters that I was interested in seeing this was Monster Hunter because I love me some Monster Hunter, and she is basically designed off of Soki no Kaijin from Tatsunoko versus Capcom. She had similar moves to him, and I'm like, oh, what, a full screen sword? Give it to me. You know what I'm saying? And she seems like one of the more interesting characters.
She looks the best too, like graphically.
Yeah, I want to see what Sigma looks like. Because I feel like they did a decent job with Mega Man. After I seen what his combos can do, I was a little rough. I was like, this is kind of looking like Smash Bros. Mega Man a little bit. But then I seen some of the combos. I'm like, okay, he actually looks cool. So I want to see that. I'm not going to be too hyped for Black Panther because I feel like...
What?
I'm not.
I am.
What are you gonna do with Black Panther?
Everything.
I bet he gonna play at Wolverine. Watch.
Yeah.
I bet he gonna play more like Sabretooth.
It don't
matter. Sabretooth played kind of like Wolverine too.
Yeah.
He's gonna play more like that. I'm not.
I'd rather be Black. I mean, I'm okay with Black Panther over Wolverine. Actually.
But I'm just mad that they're behind DLC. Like all the new shit is
behind
DLC.
the paywall.
Yeah.
Behind the biggest.
Just
paywall.
wait for that. You know what they gonna
wait
do.
for the
They
deluxe
gonna release
edition.
yeah.
Oh no, I'm not gonna wait. For
not
the
deluxe.
Edition.
Wait for the Game of the Year one. That's
I'm
cheap.
not gonna wait for the Game of the Year. I'm gonna wait until after the Game of the Year shows up on the pre-owned shelf, and then I'm gonna get that. Right?
That's valid.
You know,
I feel you.
because
I do really want to. It looks fun, man.
I'm telling you, we're gonna
I
Redbox
went
it.
to GameStop the other day, and then there was
They got some used ones up there.
yeah, there was a good 10.
dang.
What the price is looking like?
Still around the same.
Yeah,
price.
they not gonna go down that much yet.
It's gonna have to go down
No,
because they kind of
Not yet.
I would
It's
say
too
after,
soon.
after 2 or 3
$5.
months, if it goes down,
Yeah.
that's how you know something's
And
up.
apparently it
Well,
hasn't
it was
been
just
doing.
on sale on the PlayStation Network.
It hasn't been doing that well
And
in
nobody
sales
bought it.
either.
Yeah.
So
it was on sale.
Yeah, it was on sale.
How much?
I think it was like $45.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah.
So
The game-
that's already happening.
The game has not been selling well.
nah, the numbers
Right.
aren't really good.
No, because I mean,
Because we mad.
yeah.
Well, because this is the thing.
I mean, you had people talking about it, man. You know, if you got the chick on the block, everybody saying she this and she that. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want that.
This is the
Somebody
thing.
wanna put a
With
ring on
fighting
that.
games though, like, and this goes kind of back to Max's review, in a sense. But initially, like when you present a game to somebody, you want to appease the masses, right? You want to draw people in.
Mm-hmm.
Presentation matters.
Yes.
Graphics matter in that case.
Yeah, and you know what else matters? Representation.
Exactly. So you like if you
Don't laugh.
so like if somebody sees a game and they're seeing what they're looking at and they don't like this, then chances are they're not gonna buy in to even discover the fact that the gameplay is really good.
Yeah,
That
first
happened with
impression,
King of
last
Fighters.
impression.
Yeah, that happened with King of Fighters. That game plays really well, but when it started, it was ugly as hell. Granted, they got some graphical updates, but you know, people still probably haven't dug deep into that game to realize the gameplay is awesome.
Let's not forget what kind of buried it. We saw the trashy ass demo, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Then we saw trashy ass demo number 2, and we were all just like, "Whoa!" I was unimpressed at trashy ass graphic because I thought the graphic was so bad,
Right.
the one with the 4 on it or whatever, that I was just like, somebody made this as a joke. My 2-year-old nephew could have made this in Photoshop. Get out of here. This is not professional work.
I think that was a fan-made thing.
Whatever. It kicked me off in a bad mood, and then
Damn.
then when I saw the actual thing, I was like, I believed that it was made by the same people because it was of low quality. Now we said, okay, it's a beta, whatever. Then we got the controversial note or letter or post on social media from one of the internal people, and basically it said everything that we thought was going on. Guys, we are game designers. I know that this is not the best work ever. I will admit this.
Right.
Who is it ahead of it? Disney or whoever the hell is on top is making all of these cash grab decisions, and then it became apparent to me what this game was. It was not a game for us.
It's a selling piece for Marvel.
It was a
The
selling
MCU.
piece. This is a cash grab, and as I saw for what it was, I feel like a lot of people also saw that, and they were just like, okay, you can't come into our world and see that this is some kind of treasure chest for you to make a bunch of money off of and be like, we're going to get some of that too. If you're going to make a bunch of money, fine, but we're going to have to get a lot of gameplay with it.
Exactly.
Right.
We're not cheap hoes, all right?
We not hoes at all.
You know what I'm saying? you going to wine and dine me. You going to get to these wallets, okay?
Work for them draws.
You going to work.
That South Park episode.
Yeah.
You take me out to eat before you fuck me.
Right.
Cartman is a fucking goat, dog.
You know
He's the
what I'm
best.
saying? But that was what led up. It's all this bad PR, and then you get to the game, and it's just like that was said in Max's review. You get it, and you see it, and you're reminded that this is a god-awful game, and then you play a match, you're like, this is fun, and then the windscreen comes back in like a shit sandwich,
you see this ugly ass
and it's just
character.
like, bah! You're back in this ugly shit. Remember where you came from. This is the dirt. This is the gutter. You ain't playing no real game. This is a cash grab. Gotcha.
Yeah,
You know?
it's gross, dog.
It's gross.
It's crazy how a lot of games do that now these days, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, and which
It's
leads
a
me.
bad trend. It's a terrible trend for the
Yeah, which
industry.
leads me to the main discussion.
Well, I don't know.
I think we've got time.
No, this is we have aired a lot of grievances, right? And if we open this treasure box,
Actually, you know what?
There will be
We'll
an
save it.
So
We'll
this
save
is going to be an opportunity to let you guys know next week on the podcast we're going to continue this discussion, right? Because as Avery just said, it's been a trend, guys.
There's been a lot of disappointment.
Being disappointed at games was never a thing when I was growing up.
No, it wasn't.
Well,
You know what
because
I'm
we
saying?
were easily impressed as kids.
No,
like-
no. The games were also
They were awesome.
amazing.
They were
very
also
innovative.
great.
They were.
But no, wait.
But here's the
ideas,
thing.
new
Remember,
IPs.
these flagship titles that we have started from a game that was once just a new concept,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Somebody could have said it was bad because it was new, like Street Fighter 1 wasn't the best. Street Fighter 2
No,
came
but you
out,
still
rocked
fucking played
everybody's
it.
pants off, and ever since then, people's kids are still playing the games that they grew up on. Those games that were made have been rehashed and rehashed. They were good games. I don't see many new IPs having that sort of stamina. Why?
Nah.
Because they're shallow, right? And it's so funny because these are the people who it's not the designer's fault, I don't believe. It's the corporations that feel like
Oh, yeah,
this
for
is
sure.
the house of
They're
money.
just trying
behind
to-
Because they're the ones that
trying
make
to
the
milk
decisions.
customer.
Yeah.
That's all they're
Yeah.
trying to do.
They're the ones that make the decisions.
Yeah, so like we're gonna talk about this because I really want to give it some time because I feel like you could just listen to this podcast and be like, yo, these guys be hating on some games, but it doesn't come from nowhere.
Nah.
Like when we say hashtag fuck whatever,
You
Yeah,
can
there's
look
a-
on the
there's a
internet
reason
and
behind it,
see
yeah.
see the same
there-
shit that we've
there-
been saying
there
about
is
some of this stuff.
Yeah, there is
Because if it's a
sentiment.
problem, it's a fucking problem.
It's a problem. And
And-
it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse unless people start talking about this and people like this.
Once
like,
you hit their pockets,
right,
then they will
No,
understand.
they're about to listen with this. This is a perfect example.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Now,
Perfect
Once you
example.
hit their pockets, they
Yeah.
will understand, and they will be like, okay, so maybe we shouldn't do this again. I mean, that's why even from Street Fighter V to Marvel Infinite, like at least they gave you a full game in Marvel Infinite when they didn't give you that in Street Fighter V. They learned that lesson.
right.
So you hit their pockets hard enough, their money talks, man.
Right. So we're gonna post this up on the it's grievances, guys. We're gonna put this up on the social media and be like, tell us what y'all think. Do you guys feel right
damn,
with
Thor
the
went
disappointments that are coming with these games? Is it a cool thing to like hit them in the wallet? Should you? Is it some people say it's bad to want a game to fail, right?
No.
You see this argument on. I've seen this on like SureYouCan.com. I've seen it a lot. People are just like, oh, you guys just want this game to fail. How could you? You're a terrible person.
Here's
yada
the question,
yada.
yo. So, do games supposed to cost $100 now?
If they're look,
Point blank.
Here's the thing.
Because it come out at $60, $20 DLC, $20 DLC, you at $100. Is that the standard? Is that how much games cost now?
That is
that's
the
what it's
standard.
seeming like.
That's the standard now.
It's the standard now, but I don't think it should be the standard because sometimes they half-ass a game. Like I'm gonna throw
That's
in
what I-
Injustice
that's what I'm
2,
saying.
You have the whole rating conversation like we had the previous week.
Yeah, you got to get
They-
the Ultimate
they
Edition.
half-ass
It's
and
$100.
They want to charge
Mm-hmm.
that $100.
Well, here's the thing, man.
That's to get the full game, bro.
I
That's
don't-
for something you want. Really bad. Included with what's see the difference is
You're justifying
between-
$100 for a fighting game.
Look, if I'm spending $100 on Street Fighter versus $100 versus Injustice, $100 on Street Fighter, how many characters in there I want to play with in Street Fighter? 2 to 3, 4. Go to Injustice, how many characters I want to play with? 20 to 30 to 40.
You're more of a DC fan than you are a Street Fighter.
No,
fan.
Well, even still, like they're more.
I
Some of them are more
playing
interesting.
Street Fighter before I knew about Batman.
Yeah, this is
Street Fighter has
Street Fighter's been around.
Street Fighter
you know what I
5
mean?
was like the cornerstone for this type of problem that people are facing with these games.
I think it might have happened sooner than that with the other games because like basically anything that EA released in the past in the two not anything
What's
in the
EA's
2000s.
most over? Well, I mean, look at Capcom's most overall expensive game, which is Street Fighter right now. If you were an early adopter, I don't think I've seen another game that people have had to sink that much.
put that much money in? Oh yeah,
at the
yeah,
that
for
it
sure,
is.
yeah.
It is like the critical mass for me when you
It's a
calculate.
black hole for money.
Yeah, when you calculate how much money you spend for what you get.
$60
and-
game, $30 DLC. Like
Right.
you were saying, $30 DLC.
Right.
More DLC. Oh, $4 a costume.
Oh, that sounds like fucking Destiny.
So
Destiny.
should we clarify the
Destiny
companies
knocked
that
you out of the
actually
game.
do it right?
What we're gonna talk about?
We'll talk about it.
Yeah,
Destiny is it's at the worst. That is the worst.
Yes.
That's the worst.
It's
It locked you out of the game.
It's one of the worst.
Do
It's
not
one of the
get me
worst.
started on
Well,
that.
so here's the thing, though.
We'll get you started.
We'll
next
get you
episode,
started.
dog.
Because basically, what I want to hear from you guys is what kind of things do developers do that really grind your gears as a gamer, right? It could be, for me, there are some things with graphical quality, presentation, storyline, rehash. There's a number of things, right, for me that could go on. And I want to go into these deeper because they not only affect us,
Right.
but they affect our community.
And they affect the future of games, too.
Exactly.
Because, I mean, if people don't buy games, ain't no games going to happen.
Right.
Because remember, like, Street Fighter V almost didn't happen because Capcom ain't had no money.
Right.
And, money, like, again, money talks.
Right.
If they're not going to, if you're not going to line their pockets, games won't get made.
Yeah.
So
what are you saying? We got to pay them $100 to make the
No.
game?
I'm saying that the fact that we're not, if we're willing to not pay money for stuff, and they see that, it hits them. So yeah, they're expecting that $100 from us, but if we don't give it to them, then what the fuck are they gonna do?
Yeah. And there are plenty of good boycott strategies that you can do to take money out of their pocket.
Buy
Don't pre-order games.
Buy it pre-owned because they don't get no money for a pre-owned sale.
Yeah.
That's just, hell, you buy that game one time and it go through 5 hands, 5 people own that game, 1 sale.
Right. But we'll get into that in way more detail next episode because, again, like Mario was saying, this is a hot button issue, man.
Yeah, we could talk about this for
it's
a whole
super
nother hour
important.
by itself,
But with that being said, be sure to check us out on social media. That's Twitter at Kombo BreakerZ with a K and 2 Z's at the end. Because why 2 Z's, Jet?
Because we put them to sleep. No, it's because we knock them out.
Right.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
We've got Facebook as well, Kombo BreakerZ, and Instagram at Kombo BreakerZ. So you got any grievances, you disagree, agree with any of our points, you want to just tell us, what you think. Be sure to let us know in the comments because we want to hear from you guys. With that being said, this has been another episode of
Kombo BreakerZ.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all next time.
All right.